Chef Erick Williams has taken his skills from Chicago's West Side to the White House. The First Lady's a big fan. He's the executive chef at MK Restaurant in downtown Chicago, committed to serving up the best, both where he works and where he lives.
Only the strong survive in the orchestrated chaos of the top kitchens in the restaurant world.
I've coined a statement that I like to use often. I learned how to take life skills and turn them into knife skills.
Erick Williams' life skills were headed in the wrong direction for a time. Now the superstar chef who runs Chicago's internationally renowned MK Restaurant, Williams says landing on top in a high-pressure business was not unlike navigating the heat of growing up on Chicago's West Side.
There's a part of me that's directly linked to that community. I had a rough past. I made some poor decisions as a kid. And I often think about how would it have been if I didn't have any options, if someone hadn't invested in me.
I joke about the idea of mentorship and the idea of development, but I'm really serious about it at MK.
It was culinary mogul Michael Cornick, as in MK, who hired Williams at his flagship restaurant in 1998. 10 years later, Williams rose to executive chef, making his mentor proud.
You know, someone who started here with very limited skills is not only the most skillful person in the kitchen today, but has grown to be someone who has taken on the role of being the mentor to so many young culinarians.
The two chefs recently became partners in a new restaurant, County Barbecue on Taylor Street. They are close friends who share a passion for food and for helping others.
I think Erick grew up with a real sense that, you know, those who have been lucky enough to be fortunate have a responsibility to give back.
Chef Erick not only gives back, he moved back, buying a home and other property in North Lawndale where he grew up. His block stands out amidst a community still struggling with poverty, vice, and violence. Williams chooses to live here instead of a wealthier neighborhood you might say better reflects his upscale position, because he's on a mission that connects the two worlds.
I think a lot of people are looking for a way to make a difference that feels like it's not only genuine, but it's making an impact.
When he won a TV celebrity chef contest this winter, Chef Erick donated part of the $18,000 prize to his Lawndale church, where he helps feed the homeless.
People heard that I donated a portion of the proceeds. I mean, it was televised. And then I started getting calls with people who were writing checks. So the more we can get the word out, then the more folk that want to make a change have an opportunity to stand up and support us in our efforts. I have people call me and say, hey, I'm a photographer. Is there any way, like when you're doing something, we can set up some programming where kids can learn what it feels like to use a camera?
Mentoring young people, feeding the homeless, just being the example of success right next door. Chef Erick is mixing up a stew of ingredients to bring a taste of hope to places like Lawndale.
It's definitely a sacrifice, but it's a labor of love.
Funny thing is, Williams was not planning on being a chef. His career goal was to work in real estate. As things turned out, he is still a developer, transforming food, his community, and the people in it.